I own a DeLorean. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I own the Back to the Future car for real. Yes, I do. And I'm going to jump in that car. And when I hit 88 miles an hour, shit's going to happen. I'm back there. Come screeching on up to Avery's trailer, right? Hop out. And I say, hey, Steven, yeah. Let's burn down your trailer for what the fuck reason. He goes, okay. So we get out there, we siphon some gas, get some rags and shit like that. We throw a couple of Molotov cocktails in the son of a bitch, and we blow it the fuck up and it burns to the goddamn ground. Okay? Hell, we'll even do the fucking garage too while we're at it. Burn that Subaru out. Fuck it. Now then, we call the cops. And here comes Calumet County. And they're up on the property, right? And we say, and I say, see Steven? Yeah. He burned his trailer down to the ground. I helped his ass. Well, when you look at the trailer, nothing's touched. It's not burned to the ground. It's just fucking fine. The garage, it ain't burned to the ground. It's just fucking fine. The Subaru, it's just fucking fine. And transmission's out, but still, it's not burned. Nothing's been burned. Okay? So what do? Do you arrest Steven Avery and myself for arson? Are we now arsonists? And we're gonna go get prosecuted and convicted of arson when the buildings are still standing there and nothing's wrong with them? Where they never been torched. Okay, now let me ask you, what's the fucking difference? What's the fucking difference? Hey, yeah, I helped Steven drag Teresa into his fucking trailer, but there's no physical evidence to back up my claim. I helped Steven rape, murder, kill, dismember, do all this bullshit, but there's no evidence to back up my claim. You see, Brendan can say anything he fucking wants. You can say what you want. I can say what I want. Anybody can say what they want. The cops have to prove your statement to be true. Yeah. They can't convict you on your word and word alone without physical evidence to back up each and every element of your statement. But yet they do it anyway. Brendan, Steven, there's no blood, there's no hair, there's no DNA, there's no fingerprints. There's nothing, as Dean would say, nothing to prove that she was even in the fucking thing. And yet they have all this gross shit, this crap. And he's convicted on his confession alone. You can't fucking do that. You can't do that. It's the same fucking thing. Steven Avery and myself, oh, and Brendan too. He brought the marshmallows and the sticks, okay? And we burned the whole fucking trailer down to the ground, and it's just fine. You can't get me on arson. You can get me on making a false report. You might even get me psyched up. But you can't get me convicted for arson. So, if they can't prove that a murder took place in that trailer, then by law, a murder did not take place in that trailer. Brendan's statement, yes, but the physical evidence to back up that, the lack of all of that means they can't charge him. They can't try him. They can't convict him. There's no goddamn thing such as words and words only, and he's convicted. And they're going on whether it was volunteer or not volunteer. Fuck no. What it is there physical evidence? No. Out, down the road. Have a nice day. If you can't prove independently of the statement that the statement is true, you can't charge him because there's no goddamn probable cause. What fucking state of judicial malice are we living in? Brendan Dassey cannot be even remotely fucking charged for shit. It ain't that way. Except in Manitowoc. Yeah. Fucking bastards. So, if I go over to Avery Auto Salvage and I call in and say I torched Stephen Avery's fucking trailer for arson, and I'm standing there smoking a cigarette, because I'm not going to be smoking a joint, okay, then they're going to charge me with arson and convict me. But yet they will, Brendan, under the same fucking circumstances. The same circumstances. Insane. It's fucking insane. This is not justice. Now, this is a bunch of fucking people going around there shuffling fucking paperwork to get something on Stephen Avery, and they don't give a fuck who, because they're hell bent. Total disregard for the fucking truth, and hell bent on getting Stephen Avery in. No matter what, you can switch up. You got 6 fucking Rapports you're switching out, they still convict his ass. You got Brendan Dassey with statement and statement only, which is a statement without fucking the facts. Scars on the bedpost. Okay. Blood, DNA, traces, got it. Hair with follicles, got it. DNA, traces. That's what you need to convict. If you haven't got that, the only thing that you get Brendan for is making false and misleading statements to a law enforcement officer, and that's it. You can't verify it independently, and if you can't verify it independently, you can't use it in a court of fucking law. What the fuck, man? Now, they talked Brendan Dassey in the fucking prison. And that's all they did. It didn't happen. It didn't fucking happen. No, these are goddamn fucking criminals. Fucking criminals. When you watch Making a Murder, when you watch all of them, Buting, Strang, Dresden, Knight Rider, Zellner to this fucking day, Gone, Fallen, Kratz, Willis, Fox, all of them are fucking goddamn criminals, because this shit's not supposed to be this way. That's not a court of law, not in the United States of America, no fucking way. And they just used Constitution. What Constitution? There is no Constitution. According to them, there's no Constitution. And this fucking asshole, this Wiggert dude, he makes goddamn fucking sheriff. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? What's wrong with you is you don't know shit about the fucking law. And they know that, and they use that against us. Yeah, we're the freest country in the whole fucking world, but yet you live in a law library. Man, it's like a shelter 12 feet fucking high, and you go for fucking ever, you know, like a mirror, looking in the mirror, looking in the mirror, looking in the mirror. And we got to live by all these fucking laws, you know, and each one of them gets in hot fucking water shit. You know, you can slip on a banana and get life in fucking prison. But even if you have all the evidence exonerating you, you have to push a boulder uphill forever because the justice system is designed one way and everything is to just get you in. Like fucking Walmart just going through the shopping center. Gotta get more people, gotta get more people, gotta get more people. And we gotta keep the people we got, keep the people we got, keep the people we got. That makes the Justice Department and all the way down to the cop predators. The predator. When Stacy Seabrook said, beat him to the wolves in his song, goddamn right. Goddamn right. I'm watching two wolves devour a sheep. That's what I'm watching. Yeah. Interrogations aren't supposed to go that way. I know about interrogations. Come on. No. No, I'm watching this interrogation, Brendan Dassey. And no, that's not interrogation. No. Normal police would not do that. Normal police. They weren't there to get the answers. They weren't there to get the truth. No, they were there to get whatever they can get on Stephen Avery. They don't give a fuck about Brendan. Yeah, that's that interrogation. They walked in there with a fucking agenda. You can read it throughout the whole thing. It's a fucking agenda. Put the bullet, you know, in, yeah, fuck. So now we got to shoot her in the head. Oh, fuck. No, that was an agenda straight up.